We start out with news here at home. President Rajapaksa has said that he is not prepared to betray the country that was liberated from the terrorists experiencing enormous difficulties. This is a time when people should act intelligently so that the country's future is not at stake.
රටේ අනාගතය කෙරෙහි අපි බලන්න ඕන. ඔබ ගැන බලනවා වගේම
The President pointed out that the people should give due consideration to the future of the country. As the children are looked after, attention should be drawn to the future. He queried where the country would be within another 20 years. Its devastation cannot be permitted. What was needed had been given. Pledges that cannot be honored were not being made. The President remarked that they broached with the trade unions and adverted attention to their problems in a sensitive manner. They triumphed due to the support extended. The President said he did not have dual visas. He had only one visa, and that was only for Sri Lanka. He emphasized that this is his motherland in which he hails from. He claimed that he did not possess US citizenship and had no intention to do so. There should be a change in their attitude. If not, it is of no use in developing the country, so on improving quality.
රට සංවර්ධනය කරත් වැඩක් නැහැ. අපි ගුණවත්කම අපිට සංවර්ධනය කරන්න බැරි.
The President expressed these views addressing more than 3,000 family health workers and preschool teachers at Temple Trees.
Schools, including 5 in the northern region, commenced the new academic year today after the December vacation. Five schools in the Kilinochchi district, where the recent resettlements of the displaced people took place, commenced academic activities today for the first time after the war. These schools are located in the Karachi division of the district. Northern Province Governor G.A. Chandrasiri said the teachers in these schools would be provided with transportation. Elsewhere in the country, 79 schools will start a week later on January 11th. The Education Minister said these schools are being used as evaluation centers for the GCE ordinary level examination. The Minister said the required textbooks had already been distributed to all the schools. Still at home, Britain has said it is no longer advising its citizens against travel to Sri Lanka's east. Britain's Foreign and Commonwealth Office said it had removed an all but essential travel tag to the key eastern districts of Bariklo, Trincomalee and Ampara. The office said that travel to the Jaffna district is possible, but only by approved means. Britain is a key tourism generator for Sri Lanka. Commenting on changes to the UK government's official advice on travel to Sri Lanka, British High Commissioner in Colombo Dr. Peter Hayes said that the United Kingdom no longer discouraged travellers from visiting any part of the Eastern Province or the Jaffna district. He also said he is pleased over the relaxation. He said they recently visited both Jaffna and the East and taken this decision based on their assessment on the improving security situation. Moving on, Central Bank Governor Ajit Niwad Kabra today presented the bank's performance in 2009 and the projected plans for 2010. In his presentation, the governor reviewed the key economic developments in 2009 and the policy actions the bank has taken to face the challenges posed by the global economic downturn. He also set out the policies and programs for this year and further.
Policy strategy for 2010 and beyond. What is likely to happen? We have set out some assumptions. The growth prospects are improving. The economy is expected to grow by about 3.5% in 2009, but poised to grow at around 7 to 9% in the medium term. Perhaps it may not reach as high as 7% in the year 2010. It would be probably between 6 and 7%. But beyond 2011, we would expect the growth to be higher than 7% and perhaps in the range of between 7 to 9% in the medium term. On the external front, we expect the exports and imports to increase, generating high economic activities. And despite the expected increase in the workers' remittances and high inflows into the services account, the current account is expected to record a deficit of less than 3% in the medium term as well. However, higher capital and financial inflows into both the private sector in terms of high FDI, foreign borrowings and portfolio investments, and to the government will be more than adequate to finance the deficit in the current account.
You're watching Prime TV News and we're still at home. Former Chief Justice Sarathan Silva has said that an opportunity can be created through the presidential election to merge the North and East. It was the JVP which took legal action to separate the North and East, which had been combined, and the decision in this connection was delivered by the former Chief Justice Sarathan Silva. A report published in Tinakural newspaper said that the former Chief Justice has stated that the presidential election can be used as a referendum for merging the North and East. Meanwhile, parliamentarian Vimal Veeravansa said that according to today's Tinakural newspaper, Sarathan Silva has requested the public to consider the polls as a referendum for the merger of the North and East. He said it was the JVP which went to courts for the demerger of the North and East. The decision was delivered by the former Chief Justice. He pointed out that Somavansa was also present. He cannot imagine who is the most shameless between the petitioner and the person who delivered the ruling. Only the President can usher in peace and prosperity to the country. This reference has been made during a visit by school staff and students of the South to the North. Student leaders of Rahula Vidyalaya organized a journey to the north. They visited the Hartley College in Point Pedro. The intention of the journey was to extend a hand of friendship of the people of the south to the north. The visitors were warmly greeted by the staff and the school principal, P. Devendra Raja. The principal expressed gratitude to the President for the opportunity afforded by enthroning peace in the country.
Please convey this message. You have the close relationship with His Excellency the President. Please tell them the people are safe.
His view was that this was a memorable occasion in his teaching life. The teachers and the students of the Matara Rahula College were also welcomed by their compatriots of Chidambaram College in Velvetture. A health clinic was organized on behalf of the northern children by a group of medical experts at Matara who too joined in this journey. A friendly cricket match was organized. Cash awards and trophies were presented to the Hartley College team, which won the match. A notable feature of the journey was the opportunity which prevailed for the southern school children to have cordial discussions with the northern civilians. And that's how it goes. Sri Lankan Airlines has requested passengers flying out of the country to report to the Katunayak International Airport at least 4 hours early to avoid heavy congestion at the immigration counters. Moving on. Minister P. Chandrasekaran bids adieu to the nation. His funeral was conducted with full state honours at the Talawakele Urban Council grounds this afternoon. The minister's remains were lying at the Lindula Urban Council for the public to pay their last respects. Thousands of people arrived there to pay their last respects to their departed leader. President Rajapaksa visited Thalawakele yesterday to pay his last respects to the minister and express his condolences to the family members. Several ministers were also among those who participated in the funeral. Mr. Chandrasekaran, who held the portfolio of Community Development and Social Inequity Eradication, passed away on Friday after a brief illness. He represented the plantation sector for several decades. Mr. Chandrasekaran was 52 years at the time of his demise. And that wraps up the local segment. Up next is Prime World with Hasini.
Thank you, Sasanka, and welcome to Prime World.